But as you can see, the cinnamon rolls came out great. All right, welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. I don't have my lantern. That's because I wanted to show you this site right here. We're in Cherokee, North Carolina, up in the mountains, western North Carolina. Came up yesterday. We just finished serving breakfast a few minutes ago, and we're starting to clean up and mop up so that we can turn around and start prepping for lunch. Today we're going to cook obviously breakfast and lunch, and then tomorrow breakfast and lunch as well. We rolled in this morning about 4:30, got the fire going, started coffee, and from there it was on, and everything turned out really well. We had eggs, we had country ham, our biscuits, and we're going to do a video on the biscuits. Mosey is going to do his version of the biscuits, and then when I get back home sometime, I've got a couple different recipes of biscuits I'm going to cook there too. We also did the coffee, of course, and then the cinnamon rolls, and that's what this video is about. The doctored up cinnamon rolls. The recipe will be in the description. Remember my Amazon affiliate link down in the description. In 2 weeks, and I'll put that in the description, we're going to be in Thomasville at their, they call it T-Ville Power Up, I believe. And it's a tractor show, and crafts people there and things like that, just like the other shows we do. We're going to take one wagon, and then we'll work off of that. We're going to take this wagon here of Mosey's. So if you are in the Thomasville area, it's Friday, June 9th and Saturday, June 10th. So this is a Friday and Saturday show. Some shows like that we do are Friday and Saturday, and this one I believe is sponsored by a tractor club. If you are in the area, come out, say hello, come out to the show itself. I know our friend Joe the blacksmith is going to be there. In fact, he's working on a project for Muley. It's going to be making a cook set for him that weekend. So that'll be exciting to see him actually doing it. And actually it's a product that we'll end up with. So in the meantime, enjoy this view, and let's get into the video. All right, this morning we're gonna make up some doctored up cinnamon rolls. Now, as you know, on the cattle trail, the cowboys did do some doctoring to the cowboys, so we're going to put our skills to the test and doctor up some cinnamon rolls. Now for breakfast this morning, we're doing country ham, eggs, biscuits, fried potatoes. We've already cut them up nice and thin, and then we'll give it a seasoning of the Everglades seasoning we like to use. So for the cinnamon rolls, take just the canned cinnamon rolls. And of course, get them out of the can. And then I'm putting them in a pan that will fit in my 16-inch Dutch oven. And I'm just going to go cut them in half. So we'll come right back after I put these in. I'll show you the next step. All right, I cut the cinnamon rolls in half and stuffed them in here. I got 3 cans in there of the, not the big grand round ones, the smaller one that has, I think 6 or 8 in a can. Toss the glaze to the side. And then what you're going to do is take heavy whipping cream and just pour it over the top. Now you may have seen some people on YouTube doing this, but have you seen them doing it and cooking it outdoors with wood coal? Probably not. So I used about 8 ounces for that, 8 to 10. And just set this right to the side. I've got 1 stick of melted butter and to that I'm going to add 4 ounces of cream cheese. Trying to get it similar to the cream cheese Cinnabons everybody likes. And so with the heavy whipping cream and the cream cheese, so the 4 ounces of cream cheese, I let it soften some, it's, you know, as much as possible. And by the way, we are up here in Cherokee, North Carolina at the 8th annual rodeo they've been doing up here. In fact, we got out here at about a little after 4:15, 4:30, and got the fire going. And finished setting up, you know, unpacking a few things here and there and getting organized. All right, then we'll take 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Two teaspoons of cinnamon. Put in a little extra. I'm going to put just a dab of vanilla. We're going to come back with an icing where I'll put a little more vanilla in that. And one thing that can bring out the sweetness and help it out, a little bit of sea salt. So I'm going to mix this up and we'll come right back. All right, to the cinnamon rolls, I melted a stick of butter. Again, I put a 3/4 cup brown sugar, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 4 ounces cream cheese, a pinch of sea salt. And I let the cream cheese melt a little bit. And we're just going to pour this over everything. Now you will not find this recipe in my fat-free cookbook coming up. Oh, I don't even have a cookbook coming up anyhow, but this is definitely not for if you're watching your calorie intake of sweets. Now you could do, you know, raisins and nuts, and which all that would be good too. Then we're going to take aluminum foil and wrap it good and tight. Then we're going to put it in the Dutch oven for about 45 minutes or so. And then we'll take it off and let it cook for another 10 minutes or so, mainly top heat. So I'm going to get this in the oven and get it baking. All right, for the icing, I did, because of all the cinnamon rolls I got, I did a whole stick of butter instead of 3/4 of a cup. I mean, instead of 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to do about 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And then I'm going to take powdered sugar, and a little bit of my homemade vanilla. I'm just going to stir this up and turn it into a glaze. But as you can see, the cinnamon rolls came out great. Got the potatoes ready. I mean, the biscuits ready. The potatoes are getting there. We started doing the eggs. Trying to meet a 8 o'clock eat time. And then just take this glaze and slather it on. Very nice. I think between the putting some cream cheese in with the first batch that I put over the and baked it into the cinnamon roll.
Yeah, get them cinnamon rolls right.
That's what we're doing right there. Filming it right here. Come on, cinnamon roll. This is why we're making this.
I want my piece a little thicker, a little bit more icing on it.
See, cinnamon roll, he just always demanding, never enough. And there you have it. All right, we got everything served up. Just want to come back over here and try the cinnamon roll. You can tell it's been doctored up. I think I'd let that doctor up anything he wants to. Give it a try. Recipe in the description. All right, I'm going to let you see the site of the arena back here in the background with all the horse trailers and and a couple of horses here and there while close up the video. That cinnamon roll was very good. After I ate it and thought about it and talked to others, I think a couple of things really set it off was the cooking it with heavy whipping cream, the cream cheese that I mixed into the first glaze, brown sugar, cinnamon glaze, and then the final glaze with the powdered sugar, a little bit of milk, and the homemade vanilla. So even though it was a canned cinnamon roll, I feel like we really doctored it up. So if you like videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, sincerely thanks for subscribing. Hope you continue to watch my videos. Share it with friends, like it. And while I don't have the bell hanging here, I'm going to ring the bell and want you to ring that bell on your screen and Mushy the Cowboy Cook. We'll see you down the trail.